So, here's how to get a swimmer's body. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm completely joking. I tricked you. The reason being, do you know how you get a swimmer's body? You swim, you fucking idiot. Now, I'm deadly serious. I wanted to make this video because I'm pissed off. Everybody's consuming so much content. You guys are just consuming content left, right, and center for the sake of consuming content. Do you know how many people are just copying each other, making the same video on repeat? I'm deadly serious here. You might be thinking, what's going on? I want to learn about a swimmer's body. Go and swim. Switch your fucking brain on. Go and swim. Now, I want to do a massive rant. I want to go crazy at you guys, but I actually feel sorry for you. I'll be honest with you. I feel sorry for you. You've had all these narcissistic reality TV stars. Have a check. They're all former reality TV stars and rich kids. They've all come into this industry. They just copy each other's content. So you'll get a kid who grew up mega rich. He'll start doing day in the life of a millionaire videos, 400,000 views. You guys are all watching it. And then the next one comes out and it's exactly the same. And then somebody makes a video on how to go from 0 to 1 million. You all watch it. Like this POV, day in the life of a millionaire. Like guys, it's the same shit on repeat. It's just a new content creator going, I'm just going to make the same video and you guys are still watching it. You're going to be sat here in 10 years time still watching it. Remember years ago when I said there's going to be all these women in their 30s that are going to regret doing the feminist thing and not finding a husband and having kids? I didn't take any pleasure in that, but it happened. It came true. I said men get better with age. It all came true. It's a real thing. Like all this stuff came into fruition. And now here's my new prediction and my biggest danger, and I think it's already happening, to be honest. You're going to be 29, 30 years old, and you're going to have a 10-year gap in your CV. Because this is what people say to us, they come through to try to apply for O&M, we say, yeah, it's $4,000 a year, and they go, I only have 2. And we're like, okay, no worries, how old are you? I'm 25. And I'm like, there's a small amount of money to have at 25, what went wrong? And they're like, well, I don't want to be a brokey. I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I don't want to be a brokey, so I'm working on my business right now, it's tough. I'm like, so you don't have a job? No, I don't want to be a brokey, bro. And I'm like, no, get a job because you're currently a brokey. No, like getting a job makes you a brokey. I'm like, what happened? What happened to this generation of kids? They're fucked. They're in so much trouble. They're going to get to 30 years old and they're finally going to click and realize, okay, I need to get a job. They're going to go and sit in front of the job, in front of the employer, and he's going to go, or she's going to go, why is there a 10-year gap in your CV? Oh, well, I was spending that time trying to build a business. Well, it's a long time to build a business. Did you make any money from it? Well, not really. So why didn't you get a job? Well, I was just trying to be a top G alpha male, you know? They're going to go, yeah, thanks for coming, but no thanks. You're all going to end up working at Walmart or Wilkinson's or something like that. You're going to be working just a shelf stacking job. So I sat there and I was like, what can I do? And I looked at Barcelona Academy, La Masia Academy, and I looked at Man City's Academy. I like the systems that they have in place. I like the structures that they've put in place. I like the fact that they have, at the top ends, they have the first team, they have the academy system here, and then they have, every step in between up to Barcelona B and under 16s and whatnot. And each stage is the stage that you're ready for, because in my opinion, we've got YouTube, which is free. Then we released O&M, which is expensive, traveling the world. It costs a lot for you to do. And the jump was too big. I was like, they can't make it. So I put 2 extra stepping stones in place that I think hopefully will help you guys. And it's the first time ever anybody has created a start to finish journey. Some would say the male advantage journey. I finally brought it to reality. I finally created something that actually exists for you guys, where you can come in at 18 and maybe by 30, you're traveling the world, you're having this amazing lifestyle and you get to win. It's not about me, the content creator. It's not about watching me and going, you go, Chris, well done. And then you still sit there and do nothing. This will be about you coming here at 18, growing, and by the end of it, there's an end goal where you actually get to live the good life. Right then, guys, let's quickly go through all of this. I'm going to show you the systems that we got in place. Obviously, these 2 communities are going to go in the future, but we've got O&M Education and we've got O&M Work. Now, obviously, Schoolers is there as well. But these are the 2 you want to focus on. O&M Education, O&M Work. That's step 1 and step 2. So this is O&M Education. As you come in, there's 2 tasks. I want to welcome you, show you what's going on here. And then I want you to go and start O&M 42. Okay. This is the main challenge. So as it says here, step 1 on the O&M pathway, stop watching, start becoming, begin your 42-day challenge today. And become the man you always knew you could be. I mean that as well, because so many guys aren't doing anything. So when you go inside, it's week 1, week 2, week 3, 4, 5, and 6. This brings you up to 42 days. And then you go into O&M work, okay? That would be the natural progression of this. But as you come in, this is day 1, for example, I'm telling you about your responsibility as an O&M member, because I believe everybody, once they get inside the academy system, they are an O&M member. And the way that you behave in the free O&M education is reflective of O&M as a whole, from top all the way down. So if somebody is conducting themselves poorly in society, in my opinion, that's a reflection on us at the top, and we should be treating you better. That goes for simple things, littering on the street, even though you're in the free community. That's a poor reflection on me and who I am as a person, okay? So I want you guys to conduct yourself as best as you can. And this is one thing I want to show you guys. This is the Male Advantage pathway, which I've probably brought up in editing already. I just want to go through it with you guys. First you learn, then you do, then you get to live. This is the system that I want to put in place that you guys can follow. Just in here is just stuff like tier 3 cities, little video on it. I'm told you to set a 5 a.m. alarm. I want to get you up early. Community exercise, this is really important. I want you guys to post that you're starting. The reason being, it's encouraging, it's accountability, and you've got a progress picture to look back on afterwards. And you just work your way through all the days. Ideally, you do it day to day, but it's up to you what you do. You finally get through to kind of day 42, and it gets a little bit harder. We have things like the Hinge Masterclass if you want to use that. I've said shave your head, it's optional. You've got calisthenics and weight training. Your dream lies behind a very thin wall. I just wanted to remind you guys of that message. And then you're just going to post in the feed and celebrate and whatnot. Congratulations. There's a few really good challenges on here. Like anything with a crown is something that is like a growth accelerator. I really want you guys to do it. This is like join a non-gym related class, which is hard, it's like cooking, coffee making, whatever. Have an actual fight, there's some caveats to that as well. Like this is like sparring and stuff. Maybe white collar. 10-minute landscape vlog style video, there's some really good ones in here. Lie on the floor for 2 minutes in public. That's tough, but it's going to be fun. And then here, jump off a 10-meter high board. I mean, all of these are just like, if you can do it, if you can get through it, fantastic. If you can't, then so be it, but it's all just trying to get you out of your comfort zone, trying to increase your confidence, make you look better as well. There's a lot of things on there where I show you how to look better, how to look leaner, how to build some real muscle, leaner in the face, little tips that you can do to basically change your entire life in 6 weeks and build up that momentum and show you that you don't have to just watch and consume content. You can actually do it yourself, and you can become the guy who everyone else looks up to. You can become the man instead of admiring somebody else from far, instead of living vicariously through other guys. So then you would go into O&M work. And this is one thing I've started doing as well. This is an actual photo from an O&M lifestyle event in Tulum that we just did recently. It was for Americans only. We just want to say thank you for all the travel that they've done in the last 2 years of O&M, traveling to Europe and places like Morocco non-stop and whatever, and even over to Bali and whatever. They haven't had anything in their region, so we wanted to say thank you. And I think when I post footage like this, people often think, is that stock footage? Where do you get that from? Any photos, videos you see, it's all from O&M. When you see yachts, you see boats, whatnot, it's all O&M lifestyle. And this is the academy system. That's what I was showing you guys. I want to bring you in and get you all the way through and finally give you that perfect life setup that has been built purposely for you and is waiting for you. And it's almost like an investment in your future when you come into O&M work, because you pay $450 a year. And then as time goes on, that money's being reinvested. And when you're ready to upgrade, when you're at that level in life and you go, I think I'm at an age now where I want more from life than just work. I think this can't just be it. I can't just be waking up going to work every day. There's got to be more to life. Well, there's O&M lifestyle, but the life setup's been curated for you. We've chucked millions at it, so you don't need to wait to do that. You can just live it immediately whilst you're saving to have it for yourself. So I think it's an amazing system, but I don't know what you guys think. But I've just said here, you've completed it. Well done. You've gone from theory to practical. Congratulations. Now it's time to step up. And inside O&M work, there's 250 video courses, 250 videos inside a course, 30 hours of content, and more so, it's an O&M network. Okay, so that's what it is first. O&M network with a additional bonus course that's attached to it. Things like Marathon Mindset, Life Setup, Empire Building, which is your business success, whatever. Becoming a better looking man, natural fitness strategy and more, because obviously I don't take steroids. I'm in good shape, but I don't look like I'm on steroids, which I'm very proud of. And I think a lot of guys should do that. So here's where you come into O&M work. I've already added some of the O&M members. There's around about 150 of us. I'm still messaging them, getting them across. Obviously, everyone's on different time zones and whatever, but I'm going to try and get them all in first before I add you guys in. But O&M Work grants members access to the exclusive O&M Members Club network with a complimentary 250 video 30-hour course. So there'll be about 150 very high-level individuals in there who have all traveled the world, speak multiple languages, make a lot of money from 9-to-5 businesses. We've got pilots, guys that have graduated from Harvard. We've got people from everywhere. We've got guys with 9-to-5 jobs making $250,000 a year with PhDs. You know, we have one guy that was very close to accomplishing a world record, a fitness world record. Like, we've got some really cool people in there that have done a bit of everything in life. So it's my little welcome message to you guys. I said you need to work in order to earn, and it goes on. I mean, it's a longer message, but you can read that when you arrive. I'm just explaining everything that you get when you arrive here, so please read that, guys. Then you go into the classroom, okay? And by the way, as well, like that's real footage. That's members working in Crete. So you got the Empire. The Empire is super detailed. You got alignment. You know, this is me teaching you how to actually become successful. Things like survivorship bias, silence your dopamine for performative noise. This is all the people online that are selling courses to you, even though they grew up rich and they just sell a PDF and stuff. It's crazy. It's the reality checks. Like, will locking in on a laptop make you rich? I've explained it to you properly. When it works, when it doesn't. Cannibalizing your past efforts for future growth. Like, this is so detailed, as a lot of the O&M members were saying last night when they went in. You know, things that just make you feel a little bit better about the reality of things, that you'll want to quit minimum once per month. I do it. Every month I'm like, why am I doing this? Should I just quit? And then every other day you love what you do. But it's very normal, you know, like, accept it may take a decade. A lot of these videos are a lot longer than this. Where is it? For example, what have we got? Like 6 minutes 13 is probably, the average is about 6 minutes. There's a lot of videos that are up to an hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but we've got a range. I mean, in this success section, I was just getting through a lot of the categories. They don't really need to be explained in a good depth of detail. I mean, that's 5 minutes 48, but the majority of them are around about 6 minutes long. We've got using 9-to-5 jobs. Okay, these are things that you can learn from being in a 9-to-5 job. And dealing with high-level operators, I've always said 9-to-5 jobs are bank loans without the repayments. Now, I've explained that concept 12 minutes. So much content. It's about 30 hours of content. Find the big needle movers are in here. Beware of core sellers with beginner level experience. You know, things like the expand and consolidate strategy. It's very good. I love that one. Here's what investors want. I've been talking to a lot of investors lately. I don't think I'm going to go for it, but I've been talking to them. And I've learned what it takes to network and get these investors in your life and whatnot, where rich people really are. Active money-making steps. This is important. These are things you can actually do today to change everything. And then I've got creating content, which I'm going to add to. I'm going to add to all of this as time goes on. You've got maintaining success as well. You know, some really good content in here from things that I've learned over the years, like what I've learned from the richest people I've ever met. And if I had to start again from zero, here's what I do. And this is a genuine strategy from zero, not one of these Grant Cardone type strategies. If I started from zero, the first thing I'd do is buy 50 houses. It's like, right, okay, that makes sense. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for that. Thanks for nothing. So I've got Marathon Mindset in here, which is all about attracting women and my personal story with women. You know, for example, 16 minutes 33, there's loads in here. Live setup and framing for attraction. Another like 15-minute video. There's so much in here, guys. The game after the game, one of my favorite topics, another 7-minute video with the copper cup. Conspiracy theorists, be proud. The Lord Mayor's show, what a great strategy that is, another 10-minute video. You guys listen to the Lord Mayor's show. It's a bit bad, but it works so effectively. I kind of don't want that on the internet. Things like silence destroys women and whatnot. Just little tips that help you guys. I just don't want you guys to be getting dunked on and stuff. And then, you know, we go through mindset and stuff like that. But there's, understanding women, giving them space and stuff. Women are never truly gone, 27-minute video. We've also got stuff as well, which is relationships, okay? So getting back with an ex, how to keep a relationship, what to look for in a wife, the 10-year age gap, red flags that are genuinely real, horses for courses, looking at personality and, looking at sustainable physical and personality traits and stuff like that. So, here's the thing. This is why I've done the video of my personal journey, which is here, because I want to show you guys how I started out, who I became, and then who I ended as, okay, and how I want a long-term relationship. I want to build something sustainable because I think that's the end goal. So I've catered to everybody inside Marathon Mindset. So let's go back. Let's go see some of these other modules that are in here. So next up, we've got life setup. You guys know it's one of my favorite topics. I've gone through financials, location hacking, life setup, knowledge and assets, how to use all of that. Stuff like taxes that's here, some shit that I can't give out on the internet, which would just be dodgy. Monaco isn't that hard to get into. The perfect budget life setup and unlimited budget. Dear UK guys, little message to you guys that I can't put on the internet. Tier 3 cities. Tier 3 cities are running the world right now. I need to get you guys into that. You need to start understanding. It's actually in the free one, so go and take a look. Straight 7 system, the power of the tribe, calming technique for framing. Unbelievable. There's so much in here. Empty leg private jet hack, how you can get private jets for dirt cheap. You have the 80-20 rule of life setup, one of my favorite videos. Very short, but just like straight to the point. Just tells you everything you need to know. Life setup ranking system. This is from the one that I released online for free. But we have stuff like the Estonian taxes, the US LLCs, assets, like you should buy conversation starters, rare opportunity scouting, getting luxury cars for cheap, safe houses around the world, interior, exterior design. Who should hire to make life easier, stuff like that, guys. It's just so detailed. Like all of this content's crazy. And obviously I'm going to be adding to life setup. I love it. Cultured man. This is all the things that you need in life, standard things that you need to just live by. And then after this, I'm going to go into, so you've got basic life requirements, which is a pretty long video. Oh no, it's not, 8 minutes 46. You've got fashion coming soon, Europe's best restaurants. Just so many that are on here, guys, that just go into detail about everything that you'd ever need in life. Elocution lessons, something that I did when I was younger. Iron confidence, one of my favorite topics here. So this is true confidence, not, I bought a Lambo, now I'm confident. This is, I could have nothing tomorrow and I'd still be one of the most confident men alive. So things like the mindset, this is so important, okay? The mindset behind confidence, the world owes you nothing. The 3 different brain types, how to control your emotions. Perspective removes all fears. Things like you either win or you learn. Speak your mind from the outset. Ancelotti moment, that's clever video. It's about the meme where Ancelotti's like that. It'll make sense to you. Doing hard things just because we took risks and they paid off. Big hitter plays. Comparison is silly. Being cruel to be kind. The truth sets you free. Just moral compass and then actual actions that will make you more confident. The marathon mindset muscle. Build an updated feedback loop. This is a big one for you guys, okay? 8 minutes talking about how that works. This is massive. You guys have got a high school feedback loop. I need to teach you how to rebuild it properly. And then it goes all the way down here to comfort zone challenges, which is actually in the free one. This is just a slightly extended one with a few more extra challenges in there that you can maybe do or you don't. But I just thought I'd include it in because it's for the good content, especially if you skip the free, you go straight to the page. At least you're going to still see it, but it's very good, guys. So next up, we've got what's going to be coming soon. Body language. It takes ages to film these things. Natural fitness. This is needed right now. Everyone's on steroids, encouraging you to be on steroids. Drives me insane. Some of you are 18 being told to get on steroids. Better looking man. Obviously, over the years, I've changed my face massively. Then you go into O&M lifestyle, which hopefully, if I do my job properly, is the end goal for all of you guys, okay? You end up making it. If you don't get to O&M lifestyle, I messed up, and I apologize, because it means that my free content must have been shit. It means that my challenges must have been shit. It means that my course must have been shit, because it just obviously didn't get you to the promised land. So it made me richer, but it didn't help you. That's wrong. I don't like that. It needs to be, hey, you joined, you paid. Who did you become 3 years later? Well, I joined O&M because I was making 20 grand per month. I became a superstar. I've done my job. I'm proud. That's the thing. If content actually works, you shouldn't need me forever. You should be able to just go and live your life, enjoy, and live like I live. That's the way I've always seen it. So Onem portfolio. Here's just some of the shots that we've had from all the trips that we've been on. Pretty crazy. I mean, you got Bali in there, Crete, but this Bali house, this is coming out soon, this vlog. This was insane. Look at it, guys. It was nuts. That was Cannes on the beach, Crete diving off the yacht. That was Granada when we first bought it. It looks significantly better now, but it didn't look bad then. You got Crete again, shooting guns in Bali on the first trip. Look how shredded we all were, man. We were doing like Muay Thai every day. It was fun. Some good guys there. Like you think American, Moroccan, French, British. He's from Guam. You've got Canadian, Australian, from Hong Kong, Spanish. I love it. I just love it, man. This is all from the latest Bali trip. That was Mykonos. I didn't go on that one. It's the same guy, Jafet. This is called Jafet apology photo, because I put a photo in the chat that was quite funny. So then I did him a really nice one that looks great. So there's Jafet twice. He's in Crete and Mykonos. So, you know, loving life. That was on the yacht in Crete, Marrakesh. I've actually just bought a new weight, a Thomas Inch dumbbell for the house, 78 kilograms. Anybody who can lift it, I'm going to give £1,000, except this guy, except Tinashe, because he's probably the strongest human that's ever lived, and I know he can lift it. So he's ruled out as the competition rules. I know he watches these videos, so he's going to laugh his head off. This was in Cannes. I love this. I was at this proud dad moment of all the guys in their suits. I just love it, man. Like, everyone looking handsome. I love it. Good guys. You know, look at this. Look how happy we were. This house, when we pulled up, it was incredible. So, yeah, and this was fun. This is one of the most fun activities I've ever done. I think my Viking genes kicked in. I loved it. So next, you got the testimonials. I need to add another 15 to this, but you've got testimonials from all the guys. For example, Mika there. You've got Jovan, who's in Cannes there. Aston, which was really interesting because he'd never actually watched any of my content. He was just a friend of a member. You got Thibaut, who a lot of you guys know. Josh, UK guy, fantastic guy. This was amazing, sitting here with the fire on. I loved it, guys. This was in Iceland, by the way. Onem trips, you guys have seen a lot of the vlogs. Bali 1, you know, you got the Cannes trip and stuff. We've got, what have we got, for example? Crete. You know, it's good fun. All of these trips, you can watch them on here. They're on YouTube as well, but some people haven't seen them. Then we got the Onem assets. So where I am right now, I'm here at this house. It's a boutique resort in Spain, in Granada. If you're a member, you can stay 365 days per year. It's very much an MVP model. In the future, we're going to go so big, which I'll show you in a minute. But it proved the theory, it proved the concept, and it's working very well. 25k gym that we have outside. I'm adding to it all the time. This pool that we have here, this is heated. What did I title that picture? Natty. That's hilarious. What a narcissist. Bought these sun lounges. This pool is going to be heated by the time you guys get here. I'm going to put like a sauna and a hot tub over here, maybe some cardio equipment, just adding to it all the time. Features include heated outdoor pool, outdoor gym, outdoor sauna, sun lounges, 2 terrace balconies, which are up here. There's one and one above it. We've got all the lighting out there now. It looks nice. Cinema area, which is actually behind me. You can see it's really nice. It's all my old sofas from London that I brought with me. There's a big TV up on the wall. You probably can't see it. We got a sound system, which is there and there. Wi-Fi, so you can work all day. We've got one upstairs with an extender. I might add some more. I might add one down here, actually. It's close to Granada, Malaga, and Marbella. Come here in winter when it's freezing in the UK. It's like 2 degrees in the UK and it's 18 degrees and sunny in December in Marbella. I've done it. You're sat at a cappuccino restaurant or you're in a nice 5-star hotel and you're getting it for £200 a night because it's out of season, but you're having the time of your life. Guys, it's unreal. 2 nearby airports, which is Granada and Malaga. You've got log fireplace and barbecue. To be honest, Madrid's not that far away either. It's like 3.5 hours. Next up, what we currently have, we're adding to this all the time, by the way. We obviously do 12 trips a year as well, which is above, you can see on the trips there. But we've got Barcelona FC VIP seats. This is going live once the stadium is finished. It's taking forever. But we've got 4 VIP seats in the VIP ring area, one of the best views of the stadium. You can watch El Clasico, league games, La Liga, Champions League, Champions League semi-final, the home game. It's all the home games of Barcelona. Bring, like I said here, 3 business clients with you you're looking to impress, your family, a beautiful woman you're looking to impress, whatever, guys. It's the first feature we've ever had that allows you to bring a +1. It won't be the last, though. I'll talk about something soon. This is what the stadium's going to look like. We're sat around about there, I think. So you're going to be looking straight down on Lamine Yamal's side. That's why I did it, because I think he'll be the best player in the world. if he sorts his head out. This bar is behind you, so you can come out, get food, go up here, walk around. It's a 360 view of Barcelona city. It's incredible. I'm thinking of buying a place there just so we can really use it properly. Maybe like a 4-bedroom house, just so you guys can then, you know, when you use the stadium, you can stay at the house. It saves you money again. I think I might just lease a place for like $2,000 a month or something. It'll help the business massively. So I'm thinking of doing it. So here, this is what the seats look like. You've got your cup holders, you know, you've got that much leg room and that much space. And as we're at the top at the back. So as you turn around, you go straight into this bar area. So imagine this is like, these seats are like there, directly behind you. Get up, turn around, come in here, walk around. Imagine like fucking women you're going to meet, the high level contacts you're going to meet. It's going to be unbelievable. Imagine sitting here with like 3 of your hometown friends and just saying, look, this is amazing. You guys should join. That's the Onem guarantee. There is nothing like Onem on the internet. We are by far the best product. It's not even close at this point. Like, it's embarrassing when people say to me, oh, what about this competing members club? I'm like, they're just a bunch of guys in a room talking about how much money they make. It's not. It's a glorified mastermind for one day at someone's house that you pay 10 grand for. It drives me insane, but it's whatever you spend your money on. Future plans. This isn't everything, but I just want to give you guys a little inkling on what we're doing. Play the video for you. So this would be in London, and what I'm looking to do, now this place is about 300,000 a month, there's cheaper ones, but this is my eventual end goal plan. These are a lot of, this is supposed to be the members, this is funny. I think that's meant to be Simon, Yama, James again, Mika, Charlie, Simon, Tinashi. I'm not sure who that's meant to be, that's meant to be me. That's so funny, but this is what I want to have is just, you know, I'll have attractive staff walking around, guys. You know me, I've got no issue with that. I think it's part and parcel of a members club. I think it's more the service you pay for. I don't think that's an issue. Beautiful locations you can just come to here. The natural evolution of Onem moving forward is to emulate Soho House and Amman Resorts. They have central city locations in London, New York, Tokyo, and so on. For Onem to evolve, we must add these types of locations to our asset list, okay? You know, like I said, this was the MVP, super successful. That's why it's been cheap for so long. Do not miss out on your opportunity to get in before this is 10 grand a year. And if you are going to miss out, pay $450 for Onem work because it locks in the 4K forever. So if you're like, ooh, I want to join, but I've not got the money yet. I don't want to travel yet. I'm not in that position. I'll probably join in about 4 or 5 years. Pay $450, lock in your price today. We're trying to help people as much as we can. It's crazy that people don't see it this way, but you know, we get it now. I think we're changing a lot of people's opinions. So the first will be London because Chris, well, me, is already shopping for the location as he knows London very well. He does. Once London is stable, we'll move on to New York and maybe Paris and stuff like that. Here's the great thing. We're in a fantastic opportunity right now because people aren't working from offices anymore. They're working from home. And with AI, a lot of offices are just like crumbling. People aren't using them. It's given us a great opportunity to get some great deals and buy all these places up because everything's falling. So we're able to snap it up because for us, it's perfect. So just timing, you know, if you stay in the market long enough, the world kind of helps you out a little bit. So this creates stage 3 of the Onem plan. Obviously, stage 1 was this place. Stage 2 was all the trips and filming it and everything. The professionalism of what we've become and the infrastructure. And now this is stage 3 where we're going global. We're going, you know, super high level, real world, where it's off YouTube, where you go, this is a real life members club with physical locations. This is, you know, the Barcelona VIP seats, for example. The Onem logo is going to be on the seats. So the Onem logo is going to be inside the biggest stadium in Europe. Like on the seat, think about it, guys, that's a milestone. I don't think I've made enough of a meal about that. So, like I said, create stage 3. You have a members club in central city locations that can be leveraged for work, networking, meetings. It's a big one. Where are you going to host a meeting? In your mum's house? No. You're going to host it in Starbucks? No. You've got a high level client that wants to give you 5K. Host it inside here. Of course, take them to one of our locations. We've got it all set up for you. We're paying for the furniture, Wi-Fi, etc. Go there, use the facilities, okay? Long term, I want to put gyms in there and everything like we have with this house and just have it so that you can just turn up. Let's say we've got one in Dubai and it's got a rooftop pool and a rooftop spa, and it's got facilities outside. You're sat having a coffee, having a meeting, networking. You're done. You just made your 10K for the day. You go and dive in the pool, have a swim around, look at the view. You're on the edge of the infinity pool looking around. You go and do some cardio. You go to the spa area, you sit with some guys that you know there, you do some work, you sit and have a massive, like an amazing view, film some content. There's going to be content spaces dedicated to that. If you have a 9 to 5 job, there'll be dedicated spaces so that you can have calls and jump on and like everything. This is what I want to build. It's always been a massive vision of mine from day one. So, you know, like hosting clients and day-to-day social life around winners who understand their goals and the journey that they're on. This is O&M. This is the whole ecosystem, okay? So it goes from O&M education, where you come in for completely free. We've got a lot of people who want to join right now. I just don't want to open it up yet. I don't know how they found it as well. I literally just changed a few links and they already found it. It's crazy. And then you go into O&M work, where you lock in this is essential. I think everyone should do this. I'm not just saying this, right? Every 450 you put in, as you guys know, because you've seen the infrastructure up, I couldn't have built that for free, could I now? Like, we have a pools team, we have cleaning staff, none of it's free, you know, all the trips we go on, etc. The yachts, the speedboats, like, it can't be free, right? So you guys know I put every penny back in. So those 450s, there'll be an investment. So you put 450 in, I put it back into the business. It's going back into infrastructure that you're going to be using in a few years anyway. So it's an investment in your future self, in your future life setup. I win because the business grows and gets bigger and bigger. I can borrow against it, do whatever. My life's sorted. You guys have a great life because you've got all this infrastructure. We're all having fun together, and all the staff that work for me are going to get paid. So everyone's happy. I've always said that. You don't really need to pay yourself when you own the company, and you don't really need to care about bonuses and stuff like that if the staff are all being paid. Like, the money just stays in the company. I just borrow against it as an asset, and the staff get paid, and you members get the best possible service. Just reinvestment strategy. It helps everybody. I don't know why people don't run businesses that way. I don't need a supercar, and like, it's never bothered me. This is what gets my dick hard. Like, this sort of stuff. This is what I chase after every day. Infrastructure, buildings, real life companies, empires. I've always said, you know, every man should have like his castle and stuff like that. I like building empires. That's what excites me. But you get to O&M work. Like I said, you pay $450, it locks in your price forever. This is the no-brainer. It gives you the network and the course. This is the only 2 tools you'll ever need to become successful, I promise you. None of this nonsense online. And then when you're ready, you add in the lifestyle. It gives you the 3 grids. It gives you the network. It gives you the knowledge. It gives you the life setup. All as one, and you get the perfect O&M lifestyle. And that's, like I said, where it brings you in to this, which is these pictures here. This is what you'll get immediately. And this is what you'll get in the future. So guys, been a pleasure. We'll do New York after this as well. That's my play. I've got another video of New York, you know, that looks similar to this as well. But we're evolving non-stop. I hope you guys can see the ecosystem I've built, the actual male advantage journey that you can take. It'll take, you know, maybe 5-10 years, but it's an actual system now, a step-by-step blueprint, like my book that I wrote, to get in that lifestyle where you start on YouTube, you go, this is cool, I'm learning some stuff. Hey, take that theory to practical, and then when you're in O&M education, and it's free, and you're getting the practical stuff, and you're learning, and you're growing, and you're going, when I actually take action, my life changes. This is great, I've learned something now. I'm going to take more action. O&M work, lock in your future. If you believe in yourself, and you believe you're going to be successful one day, why have you not joined O&M work for $450? Because you know that that's the perfect tool to become successful. That's all the connections, everything you've got. And also, if you truly believe you're going to be successful one day, which I hope you all do, you make that investment, you're going to join O&M Lifestyle in the future. If you don't believe in yourself, please don't join. But if you do believe that one day you're going to be millionaire, making hundreds of thousands per year, whatever, you're going to be at that level, then prove it. Invest. Be a man of your word. Show a pair of bollocks. Invest. And know that in the future, all that money is going to be going into infrastructure to build something that benefits me, you, the company, all of us. I'll be using it every day. I'd love to use it every day. So, you know, we're all in this together. Because if you think I can self-fund London, New York, etc. No, guys, it's a business. Like, I've got money, but I'm not a gazillionaire. Like, we all put in money together. If you trust me, I'll build the infrastructure, grow it out. And now we all have something we're proud of in the real world that we can all use in Mayfair, Manhattan, that benefits all of our lives. Like, we can all win from this, and that's the way I see it. So it's very much a syndicate. It's a group effort. That's how we got to where we are today with O&M. That's how we're going to go even further. So guys, with that being said, the first step for you is to go and join the completely free school community O&M education. I spent a lot of time on it. O&M 42 was a challenge that I put a lot of time into, a lot of thought into over a few months, thinking of what we could do to genuinely improve men out there, what can get them results within a 6-week period, and then they can start seeing that going from theory to practice is going to change their life. So like I said, it's completely free. It doesn't cost you anything to go on there, just have a little click around. Hopefully it improves you. I believe it will. I don't think there's anything that you can do more than going from theory to practice and actually putting action into your life. But just go and test it out. Let me know. Give me some feedback. I'll improve it in the future if need be. But it's completely free. So go and give it a little click now. It'll be in either the description or the pinned comment. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a good one.